Goo goo gaga. Pregnancy storylines are so boring, aren't they? Yeah,
So you tried to say that in the most boring way possible.
I did. That was the
Am I
entire.
putting any umph into this intro? No.
Yeah, that was the entire punchline. Thank you.
Don't like it, grow up.
Yeah, see, so we're talking about pregnancy storylines. Obviously, me and Ash have never been pregnant, to my knowledge at least.
That you know of.
Like, yeah, just looks at belly.
Don't make assumptions.
It's 2024. How could you? Men can get pregnant.
This is obviously as a part of. It's been announced that Anna is pregnant with Bobby's baby, which is obviously look. Anytime you announce a pregnancy in soap, you get the fucking lines. Anytime there's an affair or a pregnancy, I just fucking hate it when they do all these same storylines over and over again. How many affairs are there gonna be? How many pregnancies are gonna be? And obviously you can go, did you like the Walford crush? No. They why they do it in the first place? It was shit. Hated it. It's like, well, when can you win? When can you win? And it's a thing. Because they do love to despise pregnancy/baby storylines. They really do. It's as if raising a family is one thing that a lot of people do. You know? It's pretty fucking common. I don't know the stat, but there's a ridiculous amount of babies born every second.
10.
It's more than 10.
10,000.
But fuck me, it's one of those. It's one of those bugbears that sometimes the soap fandom they cannot handle. Yeah, I think this pregnancy storyline will be different. I don't think Anna's gonna keep the baby. I really don't.
See,
Because
no,
yeah.
I was gonna say, if this turns out to be an abortion storyline, I please want to make a Reddit thread on this, because no offense, right? I don't care what fence you sit on that side of the spectrum. Just to see the fucking outrage on a fictional character getting an abortion is funny to me.
Get an actual child.
I know that sounds like weird, like that's a weird stance coming from me, but like it would be funny seeing the outrage of a fictional character getting a fictional abortion in a fictional show. Like, does not that sound funny to me? Like the outrage you'd give. Like that might just be me, but I like yeah.
Family, you do want to see the world burn.
Yeah, I do. And next you're gonna announce that Junior's the father.
But I do, like I said, the way that this is happening, because this baby storyline's picked up as a result of this love triangle that's been teased ever since Freddie came back. And obviously it was teased back like halfway through last year or something when Freddie and Anna slept together. There's been this love triangle. It's been teased for a long time. It's like you're going to play a part in Bobby Beale's exit. So obviously the outcome is Anna and Freddie are probably going to get together. As I said before, do I think that they'll keep the baby? I don't think so. I don't think there's any world where Anna and Freddie raise a child as their own. But I mean, there's a chance they do it. It's always fun when you have more Beals on the show, and they did murk a lot of Beals. But yeah, this video is mostly just here to kind of, we're hit. It's like when you go to like a batting cage to like smack some balls, space balls that are. You go in there, fucking swing. You're hitting the same fucking practice ball every single time. You're hitting it the same way. It's not better. It's not worse. It is infinitely the same, and that's what people think about this fucking topic. So if you want to read the Reddit thread,
obviously it says spoiler. So now Anna is pregnant. Is it? Who's the father's story?
It's not. No, it's not. You haven't read the fucking article, have you?
Who?
It's not. Bobby's the dad.
Who cares? She can't act, and I've no interest in her traumatic birth saga and a baby in the fic that will disappear after a few bloody months anyway. I really think pregnancy/baby storylines are the kiss of death for female characters. You do know female characters can get pregnant and are just
The
dull,
kiss of
dull.
death.
Or can you do the three dulls in the EastEnders like Duff Duff for me?
No. I'm still reeling from the kiss of death for female characters.
Dull, dull,
What do you
dull.
mean? So it's been some of the characters' best storylines.
If anyone was to get pregnant, it would have been more interesting if it was Cindy. Our last chance of being a good mom, an older mom, clearly not Ian's, and a short time frame to make a decision. Pregnancy with real consequences and possible character development.
This has consequences. She's in a love triangle with her boyfriend and the man she wants to fucking be with. There is consequences. These are this is character development. She might become a mum. Fuck's sake, lads. What do you mean? You also want Cindy to do it? Oh yeah, Cindy, it's a kiss of death. Fuck that bitch though. She can fucking have a kid. That's more interesting than Anna, someone who's not done anything so far on the show. Fucks. The double standards are absurd.
Reading on, I personally don't see her going through a pregnancy. I imagine this
Me
is more
too.
block contrivance leading on to a Bobby's exit and Anna getting together with Freddie. Probably
Maybe not. Is plot contrivance really the word? Why are they gonna make it sound so dirty?
Possibly, yeah, but EastEnders have a crappy track record when it comes to matters of abortion. Having to possibly be the reason why Bobby leaves the square gives me the ick. I mean,
Well, you can fucking deal with it. He's leaving for a good couple years. Fucking get on with it.
he does love to use his female characters as breeding machines. And I said breeding machines. So either it's Freddie or Bobby's, and if it's Freddie's, Bobby will run away. Whoever the father is, if Anna decides to have an abortion, then Bobby will probably have an issue with that and run away. But unless they're going to draw it back on the seemingly dead-ended spiking storyline, and Anna actually have been assaulted.
I don't understand. Why does everybody hate pregnancies in the soap?
Because they can't get real women pregnant.
It's a natural fucking thing that happens so much. Obviously, I'm not going to spend more time fucking dwelling on this, but like, you know, your friend gets pregnant, you don't go, oh, for fuck's sake, again, you're having another baby. Fuck off. Grow up. Stop having kids, you loser. You go, oh, wow, that's so nice for you. I'm glad. Like, but fictional characters, that's too far.
It's a double standard, really, and that's all I can say.
When I say baby factory, I talk about Mercedes and Silver and Hollyoaks, where they were together for like a year or two, and they would fight, they would make up, and they would try to have a baby, and they were breeding for like a solid 2 years or some shit, and they never had a kid, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, like that's what people think when they say they just use women as breeding machines. Fucking come on.
Brexit means Brexit. Or actually being assaulted and ending up being pregnant would be a better storyline. I don't know if anyone else from the show has gotten pregnant that way. But going through something like that is absolutely awful for women. So they could do something like that. I'm not sure. It happened before the show even started, but Kathy was raped and got pregnant with Donna. Little Mo was raped on screen though, and that's how we've got Freddie today. Yeah, I'm just gonna Jesus Christ, how long is this fucking
Jesus.
I completely agree with the motherhood sometimes being storyline. Death for women.
What's the next one up?
The mugging, the spiking, I don't understand the point of them. Just, I thought I said it was going to be a bigger storyline than nothing. I guess if anybody watched the iPlayer ones, but it was disappointing and I came from it. The mugging, the spiking, I don't understand the point of them. They didn't contribute to something greater. It ended up feeling like they were just torturing her randomly.
I mean, no, that's not what it is it though? This shows that this can happen to anyone. It wasn't distinctly for Anna to get fucked over. Obviously, the mugging was a weird one. We haven't really gotten to the bottom of that. And that one is fair enough. but it's also a shock accident, right? And then the spiking was a story to show that it can happen to anyone. Like the social issues aren't just a way to torture the character. It's supposed to depict something that does happen in real life, and it does. You know, I've known a bunch of my friends have been spiked when they've been out. Fucking awful. But that it's like it became a big bugbear in the community, especially on Twitter, because it's like, why would they do it and they wouldn't do anything about it? It got solved, boys. Anna got spiked. She felt groggy about it the next day, felt awful, got upset at Bobby, told George, told Gina, and went to the police. Ultimately, these suspects are never really found. So it was solved. It was finished. There's not been any more aftermath because it's done. It's not just been dropped. It finished naturally.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Jeez, I just completely zoned out there. Just fucking. Thankfully, the camera wasn't on me. I was just like, wonderful day we're having. Completely agree with the motherhood sometimes being storyline death for women characters. All Stacey sees scenes ever are now horror washing our kids off the kitchen squealing, kids go to school, our kids your tea's ready.
Do people just hate mums? It's kind of like a full-time job, boys. Don't know if anybody has had kids. It's a bit of a fucking... It's a big priority in your life.
I don't know
You
why...
can't just act like the kids don't exist. They're your children. You're supposed to raise them.
I mean...
You don't get a fucking time off.
I mean, my mother didn't raise me. Look at me now. I'm the human Mr. Blobby. Motherfucker.
But fuck's sake.
I feel it. I feel it from a real life perspective, personally. But to watch it so much and I saw, it does get a bit repetitive sometimes.
There we are. Someone's got some perspective.
Oh, I totally get it accurate, and I'm not knocking the work the mums put in when it's on sub, on a sub to entertain people. I get bored of it. Crying emoji. Didn't you have to sleep with Phil for that to work? He's the one with the menopause buying super sperm. Any thoughts on the super sperm?
No.
Is he like fucking Spider-Man with the radioactive boat like?
He is. He has got a alarming success rate.
It's a good thing Ben is gay, otherwise there would have been a second generation of ball for women getting knocked up. The Mitchell super sperm. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And why does nobody in EastEnders know how to use birth control, condoms, the pill, anything? Alfie did. Couldn't find one, but he did. I just don't understand how they can all afford to live in a 3-bedroom house in London and work a presumably minimum wage job and earn enough money to have this many kids. Unless Walford's crime rate is
because people get by. It's what they do.
Unless Walford's
it's not China. It's bloody hell! It's a girl. Sorry, that's a really mean joke, but you know, the grim realities of the one child policy. Let's be fucking honest. Let's be honest. In a video game, you know, yeah, fucking people survive. It's the whole point. Family.
Yeah. I'm going to swiftly move on from that China joke because we love China. The Chinese government totally are cool and don't look like Winnie the Pooh. Honest Walford's crime rate.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Is he dead? Oh fuck! Winnie the Pooh's not dead. He's alive. Honest Walford's crime rate is so high that nobody wants to live there, and the rent/houses prices are rock bottom. It'll be a pregnancy scare like with Anna's previous crisis. It'll play out as a plot device to show Bobby as aloof and plausible and Freddie as supportive and understanding. Meanwhile, Freddie will be breaking every boundary.
He is not dead.
Oh, thank you. But he's alleged best mate's girlfriend and setting himself up to take over the bomb that Anna chucks Bobby away. I reckon she'll get an abortion, which I'm partly pleased about, partly dreading because they never do abortion challenge well. They never go into the actual feeling of getting an abortion. It's always, yeah, I'm having an abortion, gets abortion, never mentions abortion again. Even with Stacey being pressured into...
How many times is that going to get mentioned? Jesus.
I'll try not to mention, whenever it's brought up again, I'll just say the AB, one by Bradley. They mentioned it a few times, but she just kind of forgot about it. It would have been a good chance for a Greece storyline. I'd like to do a Greece story, but they'd get so many complaints about being pro-life again. And can really take a toll on a woman, regardless if it's the right choice.
Yeah.
Or grief is actually very common. I had an abortion once, and I was pressured into getting it, and I'm still regretting it. Still really struggling 7 months later. I mean, yeah, that's because it's a war on two fronts basically. You get it, you think it's the right choice.
You do a story like it, you've threatened to get into the culture war. But I mean, I think the last one they did properly was Lola. Lola in like 2021, 2022 had an abortion because she didn't feel like her and Jay were ready to become parents, and she didn't feel great about it, and there was some effect, but ultimately, like, she wasn't happy, but she was relieved in a sense.
I mean, yeah, it's just that's a war I don't really like getting into. I do find it funny looking at the comments though, who like try and tell a woman what to do with the body. That does wind me up. It's funny in the same sense because you're like, because I imagine it's like a 60-year-old man who's just fat out of shape and eating Doritos. I know I described myself there, but still, but yeah, I'm gonna continue on before I dig myself any further into this hole. It's either gonna
be how deep are we in this video?
16 minutes and 42 seconds.
All right.
Is that enough, or do I want to continue on?
No, just do a couple more.
It's either going to be a miscarriage or failing that it's going to be the same as the rest. All folks on a pregnancy event should just have the baby in the pregnancy and or baby barely be mentioned. How often do Charlie, Jordan, Carol, Mika, Annie, Bert, Arnie, Arthur, Hope, and the rest of the kids get mentioned? Fucking hell, Jesus, he's digging up everyone.
I also find it funny how you never want to people. It's also when you do storylines with the teen characters, you don't like them because you think they're shit. So it's I'm fucking hate this fucking character. Why are they putting Denzel and Amy and Nugget in the front of the fucking screen? They're shit. It's like, what? Well, you wanted them to do some character work? Nah. Yeah. It's also like, yeah, fucking kids of school, man.
Yeah, I'll just read this one. It's due to strict laws around child actors. They can't work within school hours and they're only allowed to be on screen for a certain amount of hours. That's usually why they use slightly older actors to play them as teens. You usually see them getting more storylines as they hit their teens. The actor who plays Amy is 19, as is Denzel and Nucky, getting the show they're 16. Not join the age gap, but can work more now. They're not at school and will be legally adults now. However, the biggest age gap the actress who plays Fanny is 24 and she's playing a 14, 15-year-old. It's like earlier on in the year when one of the kids were getting bullied and that actor who was ripped playing like a bully. What the fuck is his name? His abs were so ripping. His abs were so juiciest abs I've probably seen in a while. I haven't seen my own abs in years.
Did you ever have any?
I'll have I had a 1-pack at one point in life.
That was just of a Mother Light yogurt.
Fuck off. I walked into that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I think with all that said, it's simply saying, understandably so, people do get sick of pregnancy storylines. And yes, I have spent all the time mocking it indefinitely, but also, it's just my take. I don't mind pregnancy storylines. I don't really care. Not my thing. Don't think I'll be there anytime soon. But at the end of the day, it's just a regular part of daily life. So many of my friends, I say so many of my friends, so many people, my friends in a couple of years, are just going to be having babies and getting pregnant. Like, it's just how it happens. So I don't understand why we're so resistant to it in our soap. And as I said before, it simply is the double standards of, do you like this Walford crush? No, it's shit. Do you like the teen characters? No, they're shit. But also, they should do new things, and they should also use younger characters but fuck new babies because we don't want new characters at all. The current characters are shit. It's a relentless cycle that gets on my tits. But yeah, what do you think about the new baby Anna storyline? Will she keep it? Will she not? All interesting topics. Tell us in the comment section down below. We've been watching Walford. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.